Welcome to Base Camp Day 2. So in this video today, which I believe is Tuesday, we are going to be fishing with Don, and we've got a great story to tell about an epic fish that he caught or hooked into today, which I got on video. And so we left our island here and started to fish along this shoreline right here. And this is roughly where he caught his big northern that we'll tell the story of. And then we fished along this shoreline and down into this little cove, and then back around and back this way and then back. So there's that. And then I spend some time taking video of us cleaning fish and then cooking them up, playing a little frisbee, and just all around having a good time on our island. So let's get started.
So it looks like Don's into something big here.
Look at that thing.
What is it?
I don't know, but look at that thing.
Holy. You're going to have to play it out.
Well, I'm playing it. He's going to be some pretty strong line. Just hopefully he doesn't cut through it.
Are you tied off right at the, or you got a leader?
No, because I'm on the worm.
Oh, that's huge.
Got to get a picture. Come on.
You're getting it right now. It's on video, my friend. Yeah, that's about what I caught this morning. It might be a little bigger, but it's very similar. Go ahead, reach in there and grab him by the mouth.
What the hell? No, I got a walleye. He's biting on my walleye. Look it in his mouth. He's got my walleye in his mouth.
I can't see. Oh, you are right. You got a walleye and he won't let go of it.
I want to see if we can catch it, get him in. He's busy trying to swallow the walleye. No, it's a smallmouth.
Oh, well, that's even better. You didn't lose a walleye.
He's still trying to, he sees, just turned ahead.
So he thinks,
right.
He thinks he's fighting a fish.
You got a glove?
You want a glove? I ain't touching him. He's yours, man.
Right, he thinks he's fighting that fish. You're seeing that. Did you think that got on the camera?
I'm pretty sure he's underneath you over here. He's over here. So the only way you're gonna land him is if he spits that fish.
But see, I'm also got him hooked. Maybe not. Look at that thing.
Look at the size of that bugger.
He's over 40.
Oh, he spit it. He's gone.
Oh, wait, but I still got the smallmouth.
Yeah, you got the smallmouth. He gave up.
If we slow the video down a little bit, you can kind of get a better idea. Now, if you look at the fish as it comes up out of the water, you can clearly see it's got a fish in its mouth and it's trying to get rid of it. So it's flipping its head back and forth here. So that's pretty cool. You don't see that every day.
He realized
I wanted to see if he'd come
that
back.
smallmouth is like, you saved my life.
Well, I don't know. He's back down there. Oh, maybe not. Man, that smallmouth is pretty big too.
He just barely survived. That was weird.
I'm afraid.
Holy shit, look, he's all lacerated. He ain't gonna make it.
No, I'm saying I was a little nervous of him coming up and after it again.
Well, you may as well give it to him now.
Oh, I'm going
he's
to.
Killed it.
Oh, look at this.
He already got a, what?
One of my hooks. He ripped up the jig in half.
Oh.
I still got the hooks. I can retie, but...
That was an interesting story. So in case that wasn't perfectly clear, here, bring him over by, show the belly. If you see the belly, you can see the guts hanging out. So that's from the northern lacerating the poor fish to pieces. Don catches a smallmouth. and it gets, well, he's reeling it in, gets hit by a giant northern, and then the northern finally gives up and spits it out. Holy cow. What are you gonna do? Yeah, he's, if he's...
Now I gotta retie. I
don't know what I was doing with this net.
Yeah.
Wow, that was cool. That don't happen every day.
No, not especially with a smallmouth that big. That's a decent sized smallmouth too.
I'm gonna get myself going here. I hope I don't have something like that happen, to be honest with you.
Okay, so now what do I gotta do here?
They got too many teeth.
Well, I would have grabbed him behind the head, but there's no way of, he was not tired at all.
Yeah. Well, he was thinking he was fighting for his meal.
Right. He thought it was a fish fight. I don't know if he finally saw us or what, or realized or whatever.
Wow. That was cool. Oh, it's a big northern. That's how I can see what you look like here, buddy. Yeah. Don, you want to grab him?
Ain't a big northern.
Yeah, just grab him. Let him tire out a little bit, huh?
Yeah. He's not tired yet.
He's sitting there right there with you.
Said he's not tired yet.
Well, you keep agitating him and
Well,
he'll get tired.
Grab him.
Okay, here we go. No, I want you to agitate him. He's right next to you, Don.
You want me to agitate him just so I can get wet?
I know, I just want you to get my lure.
Okay, now what?
Can you?
No, because I can't. Oh, wait, I got my tools right here. You had him perfectly right in the corner of the mouth.
Awesome.
Dave's Northern.
All right.
And now we're on the rocks.
All right, I'll get us up.
I know you will. That's
I'll
what
get
right
us
in
up.
my mind. Smalley.
Schmolly.
Why can't you just grab without gloves?
Do you have my other glove?
I don't have any gloves. Unless you threw them up here, I don't know if any.
Oh no, there it is. Because they're slimy, and I can't hang on to the little guy. Keep forgetting we're not by ourselves. Let's see if we can get a big northern to bite onto our bait fish here. Whoa, you little bug. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Boy, he's a fighter. He's a fighter. Come here, buddy. Come on. I know. I'm not going to hurt you. You just come over here. I'll get you unhooked, and life will get a little bit more normal for you.
Oh, no, that's smallmouth. Oh.
Just lost my little flipper. Oh no, I didn't. We're in shallow water here, aren't we? Okay, now I got you, buddy. Let's see what we got going on here. What do you got?
Nice big.
Oh, yours is bigger than mine. I hate to say that on camera.
That's a big one.
All right, GoPro or Garmin, take a look at this. Let's do a pair, Don.
Wait a minute, he's got mine swallowed.
Oh yeah. Yours, I think yours is a little bigger.
A little bit.
Yeah, look at that slab. All right. Double up. All right. Looks like Don's got a smallmouth. Oh, I got some. Oh no, I got a snag. All right, this is what it looks like when it's ugly. Unsnag the snag.
When you get tired, then I will worry about this.
Okay, I'm unsnagged.
Okay.
Get this. Get them where the camera can see you there. Camera can't see you there because the paddle's in the way.
I can't go there. You want to go to the other side? I'll go to the other side.
Yeah,
How's that?
there you go. There you go. That's a much better. Oh, he's a little chunker.
That's a bump.
There you go.
See, and the one that was in his mouth was like this. What would you say?
It was like that,
It was
yeah.
like this.
So that's like 12 inches or a little
You think
longer.
that's 12?
That's maybe 13 inches.
We'll find out.
Put it against your foot.
No, I got a scale.
Oh.
Or tape measure, I should say. This way there is no question.
Okay, so we're thinking this northern that Don caught with the other fish was over 3 feet, and we're trying to gauge how big the smallie was. We're thinking, he's thinking it was maybe that size. How big is that?
Well, I'd say about 16.
16. Okay, so all right. So that was a huge ass northern.
Well, that's why I was kind of trying to show the tape.
Yeah. Why do you have tape around your fingers?
Blisters.
Oh. From paddling?
Yep.
Wow.
So it feels much better when I do that. I don't think I can make this.
Did you get anything way back in there?
See. Josh got, yeah, his big walleye over there.
Okay.
And then he got the northern back here. Then I got a northern right in front of that. See the waterfall right there underneath the tree?
Mm-hmm.
I dropped right there and I got my big northern, or the northern there. Then we picked up a couple smallmouth on the way, and then when we got back to that corner, then I got his small walleye.
Okay.
Around the corner, I got my big walleye.
I got one too. It's a smallie. Yeah, I got something here too. Boy. I'm gonna double up on the smallies again.
Oh, quite really good.
Oh shit.
What?
It's a darter. Alright, you dirty dog. Woo! He got a worm and he's got a good, oh, he's got a chunk taken out of him. Some bigger guy bit him. Wow.
He almost jumped in the boat. He is this cold.
Oh my God. Get me all wet here, buddy.
You're ripping my worm up.
All right, I got him. Yeah, I'm ripping my worm apart here. Okay. Let's see what we can do here for you. How do you get the damn guy to stop closing his yapper?
The jaw spreader. You want the jaw spreader?
Yeah. Can't see what he's got going on here.
Just squeeze and then put it in his mouth.
Okay.
for is just so it'll hold it open while you reach in with a little pliers.
Okay.
Another one.
There's that one.
Roughly 16 inches again.
Not let go of my worm, you dirty little devil. Well, that works slick, Don.
Some jaw spreaders?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, Dad, get out of here. In the lake, we want it on video.
My reel broke.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not even on the pole.
Okay, you want me to? Here, I'll go ahead. It's a walleye, and a nice one.
I don't know how to reel it.
You snagged him. You snagged him in the belly.
How the hell did I do that?
I don't know. Imagine you
The fucker broke.
went over him.
Very
Okay,
fixable.
a snagged walleye. Don broke his reel. There you have it. I have a bite now.
I'm done.
Had a bite. Can you fix it at all?
No, the reel broke.
Where'd it break?
Right there. I can't fasten it to the pole.
Ah. Well, here, you can use my other pole.
What the
So they're down there. They're just not biting.
So now we'll head back to camp. We'll have to clean up the day's catch, and then we get to fry them up and eat them for dinner.
Hi, buddy.
It'll all be over soon.
Yeah.
You gents gotta hold them up.
That's a decent sized bugger.
Josh, why don't you grab that or Grant get in there with those? Well, you gotta get in here. You
See,
caught.
I didn't catch any of them. I can take a photo.
Yeah.
Is that the last one you got?
Whoever caught them
Yeah,
can
that's the-
hold them.
I had one in this mix, but I have no idea where
Not
it
out
is.
of here.
Well, somewhere I have a fish. Oh, it's still there.
Still there.
Oh, we can get the whole.
Well, then, yeah, Grant's gotta get up in here then.
Yeah, weight wise.
Yeah, he's bigger. Look at the tails.
So,
He's about an inch bigger.
whose is the biggest?
Yours?
I think it's gonna be yours.
Are you saying that I outfished Don Burkholz
those are
in
not-
Definitely
size
not bigger.
and volume?
You might have.
Bigger isn't always better. It's how you fillet the fish.
That's what the losers say.
All right.
Let's see Dave fillet his fish.
Oh, I could do it. That's awesome. That's a hell of a pile of fish.
It
That is one hell of a
certainly
pile.
All right.
What's he doing with that?
New are we using?
What?
We can eat all these.
All four?
Yep, we're all back.
That was amazing fishing out there.
Did you catch anything?
We caught some evergreens.
Well,
We lost some lures.
can't play that up.
We had like maybe 3 bites, I'd say. Was it?
Pot or what?
Yeah.
Caught nothing.
Well, Don's got a big fish story to tell. He was
I look for it here.
got a bite, and starts reeling it in, and it is,
We were out there entire
you know, a monster northern.
You guys
And right away he's like,
dying up.
I got a big northern, and he's reeling it in, and all of a sudden he's like, wait a minute, it's got my walleye in its mouth.
I thought it was a bass.
So he was reeling in a smallmouth bass, and this northern grabbed a hold of it and was trying to swallow it.
He was working on swallowing.
He was working on swallowing it, and the northern thinks the thing's trying to get away, probably, we think. And it's fighting and whatnot, and then finally, it, I think, realized that there was something south in this whole deal, and it kind of spit this, and this smallmouth was 15 inches long, and it was in his mouth. This thing,
Not a smallmouth.
no. So it was interesting. So I got it on video. We'll see what it looks like.
That is a fish story. Yeah, no, ours was comic, full-on comedy at one point. Mark cast, he saw fish. We were like 20 feet from shore. He's like, that's fish.
These smaller ones are so much easier to
And he
cut.
places the cast exactly into the tree, and at the same time I'm casting in a different direction. I'm like, I'm snagged and he's in the tree. Well, let's go get yours first. So we get up there, and I'm beating the tree with the paddle. It hits the line, but the lure comes out. I pick it out of the water, and then we go get mine. That sort of thing. It was funny. There were a few laughs, but
Well, that happens. That's fishing.
no fish.
That's fishing. Okay. Oh, look at that.
But Don's like a machine.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to fish a little bit longer, and he goes, "No, I got to get back. I gotta clean the fish. I got work to do. They depend on me.
Don is.
This is my role. This is what I do."
As part of do some of my payback for all the portaging. Don is the flame king. You might have to document him flame. They could probably sell that video.
Oh, Dave's a speed, and even on an uneven surface, he's like sawing through this thing like butter.
There you go.
All right.
A little dirty.
Yeah. Yeah. Your work surface isn't quite as clean.
Oh, hold on. Jim, because I'm going to cook, you jump right in there. You can use my chair.
Okay. That thing isn't on, is it?
It is not.
Because the PETA people, besides the National Fishery Council and any other animal or fishing organization. Okay, so I suppose I have
Cleaner versions of it, but
Yeah.
Cleaner versions of what?
I don't see the point.
Oh, hello.
Well, maybe.
Apples to apples is the clean version.
textbook reading and going on mission trips and
you handled that well.
Good.
Your children.
They'll know.
One
They were
day
the
they'll
ones coming into the
understand.
room and saying, "Why are you guys laughing so hard?" And
like, oh,
I
nothing.
was like, "We're just talking about it." And what else
And
did you say?
dirty-
And
Just remember, Mark, your future lover is going to see this.
She'll see my real sense of humor. It's great. Have you heard of the game like memes or something? Watch a meme or something?
No.
No?
Oh, yeah.
That's a fun one. That's
Actually, it's
big pictures
that
of
something
like
with
internet memes.
turned out quite nice today, even though we had a few
It's
drops.
like apples to
Yes.
apples, but
my blood rag.
So take note that Jim is going to grab the bag of gooey fish guts, and of course he's going to dispose of them alongside the island and the shore where we had a seagull come and visit us. And this causes great distress to Grant because he realizes that he had been bathing in the exact spot we had been throwing the fish guts. This is great. As Grant comes to this realization.
Is that where Jim's been throwing all the fish guts over there? That's where I washed up today. That's why I did my.
You know, that's where I washed up
Yeah.
the first year, anyways. But
So I washed up this. Just today I washed up. I've just been throwing everything.
it's a
there.
big lake. It probably
It's-
is diluted.
It's been diluted and it's been rinsed
Hey,
away.
Jim, you threw the guts in Grant's bathtub.
you might want to pick the other side then.
In the
go for it.
latrine.
Directional wise, it was good. Height wise, you'd have to be like a Sasquatch.
the new bowl. Yeah. The new bowl of frisbee playing.
I haven't played frisbee in 20 years.
Tell everybody about the tree you caught, Mark.
He did.
Yeah.
And the snags I caught. Right on
down.
Right in the shin.
Take him out!
Ran down.
Take him out!
Right
Ugly for fishing.
And there
out.
was
Don't need that leg.
I anticipated hitting him again.
Long and sloppy.
the Whammo Frisbee!
Oh, nice. You had the look of like, why is it not in my hands right now?
This will be interesting to see what I can do with.
Holy smokes, you guys are threading the needle.
Trying.
I feel like I'm kind of a
Obstacle?
attractive nuisance here.
So usually at night, we've got two stove captains. We've got Andy and we've got Jim, and they typically cook up the fish. And on this particular trip, we had a couple of different breadings that had been mixed up. Don had a breading, and then I think Andy had another breading. And so we were testing and sampling each of these breadings.
Have any like thing you want to burn and spread around?
That's where you like the
food, or you want to carry it out?
This is like the hardest.
I mean, you got time to eat it.
Well, I'm just saying, if you had like a vegetable.
I have.
Something you want to.
So as the evening wears on, we eat the fish. Now we had 16 fish on this particular night, and so there's a lot of food for 8 guys there. So that's 2 fish a person, and so we keep plugging away at it until we get the fish all gone, and Andy and Jim keep cooking it up.
Like Southern Course Good Meal Day, you can't just shove it all in you at once. Gotta savor it and like conversation in between, a little bit of drinking in between.
All right. Well, I believe you. You're seasoned that day.
Yeah, you're at a fine restaurant.
So on most nights, after eating the fish, there's still some goodies that we can nibble on. Of course, we've got some specialty cheeses that we want to mix in with this. And, we brought chocolate-covered cherries and special chocolate and all kinds of other candy. So not only can you get your fresh shore lunch, you can also have exotic desserts out in the wilderness and live way above the crust. So after eating all night long and imbibing in a little bit of sipping whiskey, it's time to go to bed because we're all very tired. So join us for the next episode where we have Guess What? More fishing.